Hey folks, this is Vincent Aidalee with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to play Dominion. Now, it's important to stress that what you're looking at here is a developer build, so everything that you're about to see is most definitely subject to change. Aidalee has never played Dominion before, despite the fact that this is probably one of the more classic deck builder games. This is the first game that I learned how to deck build on, and just sort of expanded my collection from there. However, I personally have never played any of the expansions beyond the core set, and this game, as I've shown before in prior videos, includes a ton of them. So if I click on New Game, for example, and click on the little ... button, you'll see that there's the base game, and then there's Intrigue, Seaside, Alchemy, Prosperity, Cornucopia, and so on. These are all expansions that just contain different card sets. And what you can do is you can click on a card set in order to add it to your game. So you can customize what cards you can buy in the collective pool. Unlike other deck builder games where sometimes the buying pool is fixed with, like in Star Realms, you're limited to 5 cards, or Hero Realms, you're limited to 5 cards in the buy row. Here, all of the cards are available so as long as they don't run out, and so as long as you can afford to purchase them. So I've chosen 10 cards in the base game to sort of ease Aidalee into this, and over time, as I learn the expansions, maybe I'll dabble in that. But for right now, with my busy schedule, this will just have to do. So yeah, I've already chosen 10 cards, that's the standard, and you'll have so many cards in each set that you can buy. So players, this is a pass and play kind of thing. We both have access to the mouse and the keyboard. We're using Steam Remote Play right now, and as we know, Steam Remote Play is not always 100% stable. But let's just go ahead and jump into it.
What's the little building on the left there under where it says expansions?
That tells me that I've selected the base, but as I add more expansions, you'll see that more symbols start showing up.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, so for example, let's say you don't have to select 10 cards at all. Let's say you leave all this blank. Whatever you have selected, it'll pull 10 cards from at random.
Yeah, okay.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, like a thematic deck, I guess.
Yeah, it'll pull 10 cards. So if I have these selected, and I don't have any cards specified, it'll pull 10 cards from all 3 of these sets.
That's awesome.
Okay. All right, so I'll hit create and hit ready. Okay, so I believe it is my turn. So like in any deck builder game, you're going to be essentially playing cards that allow you to buy other cards. Like, for example, you start with so many copper and so many estate. Estate cards are useless to you, other than the fact that they give you victory points. So I start the game with 3 estates, she starts the game with 3 estates, I start the game with 7 copper, she starts with 7 copper. And it's up to us to use that copper to acquire more cards. On the top of the screen, you'll see that there's 10 of the cards that I selected for this playthrough. Gardens, Moneylender, Festival. You can right-click on them in order to bring them up, which is kind of cool. So the Gardens is worth 1 victory point per 10 cards you have round down. So at the end of the game, if I have 42 cards in my hand, then I get 4 points, because 42 rounded down is 40. You know what I mean? Festival is +2 actions, +1 buy, +2 gold. So unlike other deck builders, you are limited to how many times you can buy cards and how many times you can perform actions with the cards that are in your hand. However, certain cards give you more buy and more action powers. By default, you have 1 buy action per turn and 1 action card that you can play per turn. But if you get other cards that, like, for example, the Village here, this says +1 card, that means draw 1 card from the deck, and you get 2 additional actions, meaning you can play 2 additional cards that have actions on them. So, again, just to recap, you can buy once and perform 1 action on your turn. So if you have 3 action cards in your hand, and none of them give you extra actions, then you are stuck playing only 1 of them, and the rest go to waste. So you kind of have to figure out, how are you going to, cut down on how many action cards you're buying. You're going to buy cards that let you possibly get more action points, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So just to show, I'm just going to hit play treasures. That's all 4 of my copper. And on the left-hand side, you can see I've got 1 action, 1 buy, and 4 coins to spend this turn. The upper left-hand corner, it says province and duchy, estate. Anytime you see a green card, that's victory points. They do nothing for you during the game, but at the end of the game, they are worth whatever is on those cards. So if you buy them too early, they clutter up your deck. If you buy them too late, you may not have enough points to beat your opponent. So it's a matter of timing. The game ends when I believe 2 of these decks run out, including the curse deck, but we're not using any curse cards. There is a card, I think it's the Witch, that just adds a curse card to your opponent's deck to clutter it up. And it's also -1 victory point. It's kind of nasty. You can also buy better variations of money. On the bottom left of each card is how much it costs to buy it. So this silver here costs 3 treasure. So I could, with my 4 gold, use my 1 buy action to buy a silver if I want to. Or maybe I might go, okay, well, the money lender is worth 4, and I have exactly 4. You may trash a copper from your hand for +3 gold, and that'll help me maybe buy more things later. That might be nice, so I can possibly start upgrading my copper to silver, maybe silver to gold. Maybe I might want to buy some village cards so I can add more cards and more actions to my deck. The merchant, +1 card, +1 action. The first time you play a silver this turn, it's +1 gold. Look through your discard pile. You may put a card from it onto your deck. So again, you can just right-click on these as you see fit to see what they do. So I'll just go ahead and take the money lender. And, okay, so I will not look, unless you want me to.
I don't care. It doesn't matter.
I mean, nothing you do will affect me directly, because I have all the attack stuff off. Yeah. So I don't think there's anything that you could possibly do. So you want to click on Play Treasures on the right.
Okay.
There should be a green button on the right. There you go.
There it is.
All right,
cool.
So now you've got 4 copper that you can use to buy stuff.
Oh, right. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to take a look at it.
Well, okay. So let me see. There is.
That's okay. No, it's fine. It's fine.
You sure? Well, okay. Right click.
Right click. I see.
Left click buys. Right click zooms in.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's fine. That wasn't a bad card for the record. You didn't waste anything there.
That's all right.
So I'll play 3 copper, and I'll buy. I don't know. I could buy the village. All right, and my turn is over.
Okay. And it stinks that, like, on my end, the remote play screen is actually a little bit cut off in the bottom. So I'm trying to find a way to hide the taskbar.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I didn't know there was a taskbar.
Yeah, it's okay.
Can you see the cards at least?
I can see half the cards.
Okay, you can always right-click on a card in your hand to zoom. So right-click on estate or whatever, or copper. There you go.
Oh, I see.
So if you want to see what it says, just right-click on it.
Okay. So, I should probably play first. So I only have 3. Cards didn't draw that many. Trash up to 4. 1 card. Look through your discard pile. You may put a card from it onto your deck. Discard pile. First we play a silver this turn.
Silver being a card you don't have yet. It's that middle one.
Oh, this one. Okay,
yep.
I see. +1 card, 2 actions. What are actions?
Anything with a flavor text on it. So merchant, for example, look at the merchant. The first time, see on the very bottom of the card it says action?
Oh.
Anytime you see the word action at the bottom of a card, that counts as an action. So by default, you've got 1 action on your turn.
Oh,
so
interesting.
This merchant will give you a free card draw from your deck and give you an additional action. So if you play this merchant, you're essentially getting it to use it for free.
I see. Okay. I think I will get... How much do I have? I have 3.
Mm-hmm.
So can you, like, split it? Can you, like, buy more copper?
Remember, you have 1 buy action by default.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So it's not like Hero Realms or Star Realms in the sense that you can buy it so as long as you can afford it.
Oh, fudge! I did it again. That's
You
okay.
you and your left clicks and right clicks. I don't know if
Uh,
there's a way to fix that in the
don't,
action.
it's fine. Don't bother. I'll
There's
get
not.
used to it. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
get used to it.
All right.
Wait, I don't even know what I bought.
You bought a seller, I think, which is
Oh,
plus
okay.
one action. Discard any number of cards, then draw that many. There are
Okay.
no really wrong cards to buy, to be honest with
Yeah.
you. And this is
It's
just a learning game, so if you lose or I
mhm.
lose, I don't care. It's you're
Yeah,
just
it's
learning the
fine.
game.
Mhm.
So here's an example. Moneylender, right? I've
Mhm.
got you may trash a copper from your hand. It's an action card.
Mhm.
So is Village. If
Ah.
I play Moneylender first, then I've spent my action. I cannot play Village.
Oh,
But if I play
interesting.
Village first, that gives me more actions, and now I can play Moneylender.
Interesting.
So I'm going to play Village first. First, I'm going to play my action cards. And it says draw one card, which I did, and then plus two actions. So on the left, there's a wheel that says two on
Ah.
it. So I'm going to play my Moneylender now. And now I trashed a copper. And now I've got, let's see, for plus three money. And now I can play my treasures. So now I've got five
Interesting.
money to work with.
I see.
I'm going to buy a silver, and that will be, I think, my one buy action. Unless there's a card out here that will replace. Yeah, this festival is not too bad. It says plus two actions, plus one buy, and plus two money. So I've replaced a copper, essentially, with a festival card, which isn't too bad. I'll go ahead and do that. And it is your turn.
Okay. Let's
Don't
see.
forget right click.
Yes, right click. Um, whoo, excuse me.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Now, keep in mind, this isn't all the cards available in the core set either. I handpicked 10 cards, but there are more that are available.
Yeah.
Some are mean, like attack cards. This is
hmm
purely a peaceful playthrough, which I like.
And
I like being able to customize that kind of thing.
yeah. What is trash up to 4? Wow. Um,
For the folks at home, trash is different than discard. Trash means remove it from the game permanently, whereas discard just means add it to your discard pile.
yeah.
Trash is a good way to get rid of crappy cards that you no longer want, that clutter up your deck.
Yep.
All right, playing that copper, and you may trash a copper from your hand. I don't have that much. I mean, I only start with 7 copper, so I can only use that like 7 times.
hmm
I guess I'll buy. I've got 4 copper. I only have 1 buy, so if I buy this village, that 1 gold will go to waste. Merchant. I don't have any silver yet, so this is kind of silly. I'll go ahead and buy the village, and then that'll be that.
Alright. Sorry about that.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. I will click ready. And let's see. So if I use this action, that would be my whole action for this turn? Is that what it is?
Correct. So you would not. Now, with Seller, you could discard Moneylender and maybe draw something else. Now it says discard up to 4 cards.
Interesting. Well, that kind of stinks. um, well, it says decline. Does that mean that I just skipped that whole turn?
Correct.
Wow.
Oh, it says plus 1 action, actually, right? So you should. What does that Seller say? Right click?
It said +1
Okay, yeah, then
action.
you're good. Then, yeah, you can still play Moneylender if you want to.
Okay. Um, so what if I got rid of these two?
Yep.
We good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna play Moneylender.
Okay.
And that was trashing it. So I completely discarded it.
You
I
trashed it.
completely threw it away.
Yeah, trash is different from discard. Yeah, so you've already
Okay.
trashed the copper. It's gone. And now you've got 5 money to spend.
Okay. I will do 2 costing up to 3 more than it. Which is this one? +1 buy +2. I might actually buy that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Village. Play that first. Play festival, which +2 actions, +1 buy, +2 money, and then play treasure. So I've got 4 money and 2 buy actions, essentially.
Wow. Nice.
Not helpful, but
So like in the actual Dominion game, you're not supposed to see each other's cards, is that right?
yeah, but like I said, in this game it doesn't matter because there's no attacking going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I might have there are cards in here that defend against attacks. So
Mm-hmm.
all right,
Okay.
let's go with no. Look through your discard pile, you may put If I do one of the 3s, then I won't have enough buying power for anything else. This sucks. Okay.
The numbers on the right are just the card numbers. Is that what it is? Like IDing it?
That's how many cards are left in that stack to buy.
Oh.
All right, so maybe I'll buy 2 of these sellers. And that way I can discard cards that are unfavorable if I need to.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now you've got 6 gold to play with, which you can afford everything on the table.
Yeah. And 2 buying power. What's the difference between buying power and an action?
Buying power is how many cards you can buy from the buying area, right?
Interesting. Okay.
And action is just how many cards you can play from your hand that say action on it.
Interesting. 2 actions +1 card. Okay. So I guess I'll get the...
So you can buy 2 things with your 2 buying power. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna buy the merchant and the silver.
Okay. Let's go with the village and the moneylender. And play treasures. I've got 5 gold. With that, I will buy... kind of like the whole festival thing again. Alright, let's go with that. Okay.
And what is endgame?
When 2 of the victory point piles run out on the left. Those green cards over there.
Oh. And these are just victory point cards?
Yes. Mm-hmm. They will clutter up your hand. You can buy them during the game, but they clutter up your deck.
I see. And these are victory points as well?
Yes. Anytime you see those little red and green shields, on the very... well, I don't know if it looks the same to you, but on the very left side of the screen, you'll see there's a 3 green shield. No, left. Bottom left. Okay, now up. Here, I'll move the mouse.
Sorry.
Right here.
Oh, I have my stupid remote play completely blocking that.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Like I said, Steam is wonderful.
Yeah. So what is so that is like keeping track of how many victory points or something?
That's how many estate cards are in your deck, and that's how much they're worth total.
Well,
so remember, you start the game with 3 victory points, 3 estate cards. So yeah, because you haven't bought anything yet, with you still have 3, and I still have 3.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's go with...
You can't afford any of those.
I know, I'm just looking.
Mm-hmm.
Card to your hand, costing up to 5. Put a card from your hand onto your deck. So the artisan just makes it take one of these up to
5, correct. So basically any card except for the province and the gold on the upper left.
In a card to your hand. Put a card from your hand. It's confusing, the wording on this one.
Put a card from your hand. Okay, you've got your hand in front of you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Put it face down on top of your deck so that you draw it again next turn.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay, okay. I see, I see. For 10 cards you have. Good lord. All right. So I have 4 buying power.
And 1 buy action.
Oh, 1 buying power. Okay, yeah, and 4 gold.
4 gold. So you can buy something, one thing 4 or less.
Dang. I'll do the gardens because why not?
All right. Remember, green is victory point, so that's good.
Sure.
All right, money lender. Trash is a copper. All right. With that, I mean, I might as well. All right, good.
Okay. This is 1 action. Okay. So let's do this one, and play.
Yep.
And
1 buying power, 5 gold.
yep. 2 actions plus a buy plus 2 gold. Trash treasure from cannon treasure to your hand, costing up to 3.
Right,
I'm
so
gonna
you can
grab
go
the
from
line.
copper to silver or silver to gold with that.
Yeah.
All right.
These festivals are powerful.
Yeah. Just play those. All right, that gives me 6. So with the artisan, gain a card costing up to 5. Yeah, I'll take that. And I've got 2 buy actions, but I have no... I can always take copper for free if I want.
Nice.
The question is... I mean, I could, because I've got a card, the money lender, that can trash it and turn it into something better. But I still have copper in my deck, so I'm not going to do that. Alright, all you. There you go. There's your silver. 7 gold, look at that. And 2 buying power.
Let's see. I think I will do 7 gold, huh?
7 gold. You can split that up if you want, or you can just buy something costing 6.
Yeah. I guess I'll do... What's the seller again? Oh, yeah. This one. 7 stupid gold.
Stupid? I'd be happy with 7 stupid gold.
I don't know. I wish I had an even 8. Into your deck. Gain a card to your hand, costing... So is that like from the market? Is that what it's saying?
Or from the left. Yeah, anything in the market, which is the top area of the table.
Okay. Guess I'll do that. And I have 1 stupid gold left, and it's... Ugh. I'll just get a copper.
Yeah, coppers are free. Just FYI. Okay.
What a waste of a gold.
Village festival. Alright, let's use seller and discard these 3. Let's use the money lender to turn that copper into something else. And then we'll just play that. Okay, so I've got 5 gold to spend. I will go with the duchy.
Ugh. Good stuff. Okay. I will do... Ugh. This one. Dang it.
You're trying to draw your silver and your merchant at the same time.
Yeah, it's not... Yeah, it's not even coming up. So I will actually just get another one of these then.
There you go. Increase your buying power there.
Sure. Ooh.
Alright, costing up to 5. I'll take a duchy. Top deck a card. I guess I'll put the copper... Well, if I do that, I'm gonna top deck the duchy. Play these, that gives me 6, and then I'll just buy another artisan, I think.
Nice.
Although... You know what, I'll just buy... I'd hate to waste that extra gold, I really would, but... I kind of want to grab these duchies while they're available.
Well, they're nice and hot.
Yeah, I could buy a copper, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Okay.
Treasure. Oh, jeez. I have no other actions. No! Alright, that's okay. Okay, so if I did this one, it would be 4 gold. This one would be another 4
It's the
gold?
same thing. The mine and the moneylender seem that they're the same, except that unless the moneylender and the mine will both essentially trash your copper,
Yeah.
right, in favor of something 3 gold higher than it.
Yeah,
Or 3
it
money.
seems like it. Yeah.
Whereas the artisan is just 5, and then you have to top deck something.
Yeah.
And you keep your copper.
I feel like I have to catch up now, maybe. But I like the chapel too. Trash up to 4 cards from your hand. But I like the cellar too. Let's go festival.
Okay, and now you have to top deck something, meaning that you will draw it next time. Okay.
Yep. And do that.
You can buy a
1.
single card. You don't have to buy copper if you don't want. It's up to you.
That's fine.
Okay. Alright. Play the village. Play the festival. Trash a copper for more monies. Cellar. Discard the duchy. Festival.
Wow.
Okay.
That's awesome.
So... Unfortunately, like, I've got all this gold, but... Or all this buying power, but... Duchy would be a waste. If I bought this one victory point for every 10 cards. I have a total of 12 cards in my deck, I think. So part of me likes to keep it nice and thin. So maybe the gardens would not be good for me. So I could buy a duchy and a state card, I guess. So I could do one of these and one of those. And then end.
Do that, I guess. Discard up to 3 cards. I'll do 1. And that's it. And I was
No
hoping
merchant.
for my merchant.
Yeah.
Dang it.
That's the way the RNG flows sometimes.
Ugh.
You've got 6 gold, though.
I do, don't I? Let's go with this, and I had 3 left. Let's go. Oh, jeez, I don't even know. Yeah. Plus 1 card, 2 actions, 1 action. Let's go to another villager.
Alright. Play action cards. Well, there's the festival and the artisan. Gain a card costing up to 5. I'll take the duchy. Top deck something. I guess the duchy. And now
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
What were you gonna ask?
I was gonna ask, so every time you take one of those estate cards or duchy cards in your hand, it adds victory points?
No, not continuous. It's just it adds up at the end of the game. It just adds up however many you have. But during the game, they're useless. They do not add continuous points to you.
Okay, so it really doesn't matter which card you top deck because
it doesn't. I'm gonna draw it again. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's gonna clutter up my hand again. I'm gonna buy another cellar, and then that'll be it.
Cool. Festivities. Oh my gosh. Moneylender. First time you play a silver. Dang it.
There's your
Oh,
silver.
finally.
You got it. Finally. Got 8 gold and 2 buying power. There you go. There's your
I'm
province.
just
Is that
doing
what you were waiting for?
kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I saw 8 gold. I might as well.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to cellar that and discard everything. Alright, so we'll village that, cellar that,
Wow. That's really good.
village, moneylender, gets rid of the copper. But what's crazy is that out of all of that, I have 3 buying power. Like 3 gold and one buy action. So I mean, it sounded good in my head, but like it's not really. I need to get more cards somehow. Maybe I'll take a village. Okay.
Let's see. Village. Dang. Mine. So you may trash a treasure from your hand, get a so I could do a silver for to upgrade it or something.
You get rid of a copper to get a silver, or you could have done a silver to get a gold.
I see.
But with your merchants, having those silver is probably better. I don't know.
Yeah. First time.
It makes it a gold essentially.
Yeah, well,
It turns 1 silver into a gold.
it turns 1 silver into a +1.
Right, but
really
look at the gold. Look at the gold though. Look at the value of the gold. It's 3. And the value.
Oh, I thought it was 6. That's just
the
how
buy
much
price.
it costs.
That's the buy price. So you're turning a silver into a gold 1 time with the merchant.
I see. I see.
Temporarily.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I have. What is this gear?
I don't know. Right click on. Oh, settings for the game. If copper is available, always trash. So that means when you play it, it'll just do it. Whereas,
interesting.
Yeah, it'll if you can. There are certain cards to where you can set settings.
Yeah, that's
on their behavior.
Cool.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so I think I'll do. This is. Oh, man. This is.
You can buy 1 card.
1 card. How much gold do I have? 4.
4. Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess I'll do. I'll do another village.
Makes sense.
Ugh.
Very popular. Festival, cellar, discard these. Ugh. This is where me buying all those estate cards and duchies, like, they're now starting to clutter up my deck. With that, I guess I will just go with another. I'm tempted to do more cellars just to keep this flowing, but it doesn't draw me more cards, unfortunately. So I guess we'll do the village and end.
Do festival and village and artisan. And I'll grab two actions, 1 buy. I don't really want that one though. I'm gonna grab this one.
Okay. And now you have to top deck a card, meaning you'll grab it on your next. Okay.
And oh, maybe that was a bad idea actually, because I was gonna do that. And
discard up to 2 cards.
Discard any more. Okay, then draw that many. All right, whatever. Oh, fudge.
You top decked the chapel, so you now yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. You may trash a copper from your hand. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna actually get rid of the moneylender. I wish I knew what my deck consisted of right now.
If you right click on it, will it tell
this
you?
One?
Yeah, try it. I'd sure discard. Hold on. Oh. It might be on normal. It depends on the settings that you have. Whenever you start a new game, you can make it friendly so that all information is open and you can look at decks and stuff. It depends on your settings.
Okay. I'm gonna buy 1 more chapel actually.
Okay.
And end it. I gotta start thinning my deck a little bit.
Buy a card worth 4. I guess that's it.
I'm sorry, what did you say the end game was?
When it's either 1 or 2 of the victory point piles on the left are empty. I believe it's 2 of them.
I see. Alright, so this one, this one, this one, this one, and that artisan. I mean, what I could do is, how many cards do I have at?
You have 15 there and 6. That's 31. So that's 3 victory points.
But
and you'll get more cards over the course. If you get up to 40, that would be 4 victory points.
But I bought the chapel, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, thinning out your...
Yeah, I should have bought it early on. I should have not bought the chapel and just focused on the gardens.
Yeah, it depends on your playstyle. Thinning out your deck or cluttering it up. The gardens favor a fat deck.
Yeah. So... mine... What was mine again? Oh, yeah. This is 2 actions. So this one... I'll just do that.
Okay, and now you have to top deck a card. Okay.
Oops. Oops.
You're just clicking.
I thought I was playing a treasure. Dang it!
Read the prompts.
I'm trying.
Just quit clicking. Just click, click, click.
Alright, I guess I'll do,
You've got 2 buy actions and 4 money.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, makes sense.
I can buy a card.
Yeah, you can buy a copper if you want.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Get rid of these and the moneylender. I'll buy another seller, get rid of those. Probably should have played the villages first so I can get rid of those, but wasn't thinking about it. 1 whole money after all of that. That's awful. I can't... Wow, that was awful.
It was.
I should have played my draw cards first. Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Yeah. Okay. Guess I'll do 1 buy power home.
Yeah, 1 buy and 6 money to do it.
I'm almost... You know what?
That's tempting, that gold there. It's good. That's good money. All right. Draw. Draw. Let's do that and get rid of those. Let's do that seller and get rid of that one. Village will give me a card. That's a copper. What's awful is that it's still only 3 buying power. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It's like I screwed myself on money. Like I started strong and then I'm like really hurting now. All right, let's do I guess we'll just play it and then decline and play it, and then I'll take an estate card. And that'll do it.
Let's do a village festival. What does the festival do to? Ugh. That was bad. Oh, just kidding.
Just hit decline if you don't want to trash anything.
Actually, no.
Thinking about destroying the estate.
I was. I really was. But I have a garden, so I don't know if that would be a good idea.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I think I'm just gonna buy another garden.
Okay, makes sense.
And another copper.
Ooh, copper. Alright, village, festival, and a bunch of cards I can't use. Well, in that case, there you go. Done. You are quickly catching up. I killed myself. My economy is just screwing me right now. So I think you got this in the bag.
No, I doubt it.
Your buying power is ridiculous. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's really well done.
This would be probably this one.
Okay, and then you have to top deck something. There you go.
Dang it! I keep. Sorry. That's so annoying. I meant to top deck the stupid gardens. That is so frustrating.
Some sort of confirmation box would be nice.
Yeah.
Assuming it's not already in the game and I just don't know how to activate it, but...
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
So do you prefer this over Hero Realms and Star Realms?
It's different. It depends what kind of mood I'm in.
Mm.
The problem with this is there's all these expansions to Dominion that I don't know how they work yet, so maybe I like it better. I just don't know it well enough to really make that call.
Yeah.
Top deck. Guess that one. And that's all I can do. Actually, I know... No, I don't want to buy a copper. Okay. Dong.
Yeah. I thought I had another moneylender in my deck, but I wish I knew how to.
You can't not in. Well, you can look at your discard, but
That's my trash. I know I have another moneylender somewhere because I bought 2 of them. Let's do that.
It's good. Village gives me more actions. Artisan, I can buy a card. Now, I've got a deck of... What is that? 22 and 17? Yeah, so... I guess I'll buy gardens. And then... I can't really... Add a top deck a card. I guess I'll do the moneylender. And then buy something. I'll buy an estate. And that'll be that.
What is here again?
That's victory points. That's how many estate points that you have in every green card that you have in your entire deck. That's what that adds up to.
All right. I wish I could see it. It's completely blocked on my end.
It says 24 on yours.
Okay.
When it's not your turn, you can look on the very top of the screen, assuming you can see that.
Oh, interesting. Okay. 1 buy. That's terrible. Ugh. If I trash this, what happens?
That doesn't turn into anything as far as I know.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it says gain a treasure. There is no higher treasure than gold.
Oh, that's rough. That's alright. Okay. So 5. I'll do another one of these.
Oof, there you go.
And I will buy a copper.
Doing your coppers. Well, damn. Okay. Your turn.
That was good.
That was such a lucrative turn, let me tell you. I loved it.
Ooh. Go with that. And copper.
Village, village,
There you go.
village, festival. Let's get rid of these. Festival. let's get rid of that. Village!
Wow, nice.
4 money and 3 buys. Let's just buy 2 estate cards.
Ooh. Trying to just run that out before I get the province stuff, huh?
Trying, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. If I let you continue the way you're going, I'm dead.
Nah.
Yeah, no.
That and this. Whoa. That's kind of redundant. It's fine.
Buying the gardens.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Wow.
Well, there you go. It's all you. This is your chance, I'm just saying.
Nah.
Yep.
I'm trying so hard to get that province. I'm always one away.
Uh-huh. At this point, I need that copper. I have 1 card! I needed 1 more gold! I needed 1 freaking gold! I'm gonna take a copper. I have to take a copper. Oh, this game is killing me. This game is absolutely killing me right now.
Nah. If I do that...
I do not know what happens in the event of a tie, to be honest with you. You might actually win because you have the high... I don't know. I don't know what tiebreaker is. YOLO, huh?
YOLO. That's fine.
We tied?
You shared the victory?
I suppose so.
All that work?
Yeah, I guess that's fitting. I mean... yeah, 34 to 30. We both got first place on that.
So that's...
You got 21 points. You had 7 gardens. In your
crazy.
And then
yours was...
that's the wrong...
Oops. This one. Wow, you had a ton of duchies.
Yeah, my problem was I cluttered up my deck with so many estates to try and end the game because you were just wrecking with those. Yeah. So, what did you think of this?
I liked it. It makes me want to play with the other cards. I do wish there was some UI, like quality of life features.
Mm-hmm.
But I really enjoyed this one. This is fun.
So this is from the base game here. These are some of the cards that we didn't have. Like the moat, for example, plus 2 cards, and when another player plays an attack card against you, you may first reveal this from your hand to be unaffected by it. So it's a reaction card. There's a workshop where you can gain a card costing up to 4. Vassal, discard the top card of your deck. If it's an action card, you may play it. There's so much. Militia is a way to attack.
Ban. You can ban it.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can kind of see this bandit gain a gold. Each other player reveals the top 2 cards of their deck, trashes a revealed treasure other than copper. So if you had a bunch of silver and gold in your deck, and I had a bandit, I could get rid of them.
Wow.
Assuming that I was lucky that you drew. You know what I mean?
So very take that.
Yeah, there are some take that mechanics in this. That's another one, which plus 2 cards, but each other player gains a curse, which is -1 victory points and adds nastiness to their deck.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's just the base game. Again, there's all these other...
So can you add like every single game from every single card from every single base?
What do you mean you're limited to 10.
Okay.
So you have to pick 10 cards out of whatever expansions you pick.
Okay. Wow, look at that Nocturne deck.
Yep.
Ooh.
The Pixie. There's so, like, this heirloom. I have no idea what any of this is. Like, I wish there were... I don't know if there are directions in-game for these kind of things. I mean, this is a nice overview of everything, but I'd really like to learn more about each of these expansions. There's also these cards, events, but I don't know, like, how to use them or anything like that yet. I would really like to see in-game tutorials and instructions
Hmm.
for each of these different types of cards.
I wonder if it's in the rules.
It may be. Well, no, rules is standard, learning game, friendly game, strict, custom.
Mm,
Custom is like, do you want your deck and discard tracked, fully visible, hidden,
interesting.
undos, logs, score, hidden, total, detailed kind of thing.
Cool.
So you can change that. And then if you go back to, there's learn, maybe there's a watch video one. Okay, so here are the expansions here, I guess. So if I want to learn more about the Nocturne cards I was looking at,
Hmm.
there's heirlooms. If any kingdom card being used has an heirloom banner, players start the game with that heirloom instead of 1 copper from their starting deck. Okay, so I guess you can pick a kingdom. I don't know. Boons. If any kingdom cards are being used have a fate type, boons are included as a non-supply pile. Boons are a face-down deck of cards that are revealed as needed. To receive a boon, it is to turn over the top boon and follow the instructions. If a boon deck is empty, discarded boons are reshuffled. So, I guess these are just random benefits that you can get.
Wow. This just turned into a Mystic Veil with all its like crazy little fluff, like the features.
Yeah, so there's allies, split piles.
Oh
It's
my
just there's so
goodness.
many. I have not touched any of this before. You know what I mean? In my house, I only own the
The
core set.
basic, yeah.
Right. I don't own any of this other stuff.
That's
So,
awesome though.
yeah. So, yeah. So, what do you think? Aside from the UI issues that you're having,
Hmm.
you enjoyed the game overall then?
I really did. That
Okay.
was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thank-
I guess I'll throw the question back at you. Did you prefer Hero Realms over this, or do you still like your Hero Realms better?
I still like my Hero Realms. I think it flows a little bit better. The UI is a lot better, I think, in Hero Realms, but as far as content, this one just takes the cake, you
Well,
know?
it has more content than Hero Realms.
Oh yeah.
What I look for in any game really is permanent progression, and Hero
Mm-hmm.
Realms has the ability to level up each hero class.
Yep.
So I wish there was a way to do something similar here, even though the board game doesn't support that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But again, it depends on what kind of mood you're in. I still maintain that Dominion is an excellent gateway deck builder.
Yes.
And by extension, Star Realms, at least the core set. But once you start getting into all the nitty gritty details and the expansions,
Mm-hmm.
it'll challenge you.
Yeah, I played Star Realms before this, and I had a lot of fun with that one. And you said that that Star Realms was very similar to Dominion, and it is. I mean, it's a deck builder, and it's
Mm-hmm.
nice. It's fun.
Mm-hmm. Slightly different though, in the sense that you can buy everything from the gate
Yeah.
rather than being limited to a purchase row of 5 cards. But yeah,
Hmm.
each has their own merits.
I actually like that there's a limit, like that there's a market and it changes. The
Mm-hmm.
fact that everything is available, it's cool. It's a cool feature, but I just prefer trying to strategize what do you need in this, in a certain market.
Right.
But yeah,
That can lead to
interesting.
some decision paralysis. Like if you've got
It can.
everything available to you, you're like, whoa, what do I buy? What do I buy? What do I buy? Meanwhile, with only 5 cards, you're like, well,
Hmm.
there's only 5 to choose from. So
Yeah.
I'm not knocking this. I think this digital version is very well done. This development build is a lot more stable than a lot of other permanent, like fully released games I've ever played. But
Hmm.
again, I would love to see some UI prompts. Do you really want to do this? Because you were doing that often.
Hmm.
You were like top decking cards that you didn't want to top deck. I don't see
Yeah.
anything in the settings menu here. Maybe what was the name of that card that we were using to top deck?
It was Artisan, I think.
Yeah, an artisan is not in here. So I'm thinking maybe it'd be
Mm.
cool if there was a way to artisan customize, always ask before top decking,
Yeah.
something like that. But
Hmm.
all right, well there you go. That was Dominion. Again, development build, but keep an eye out for it, folks. If you guys haven't already subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube, that way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.
Bye, guys.